Hello friends, welcome to Beauty with Karah, where we talk about all things beauty. Today I'm going to show you how to do the St. Patrick's Day inspired spring look. Okay, so I was doing some research on some spring trends and I saw that an emerald smoky eye was super in right now. And I just thought that would be super perfect for St. Patrick's Day, and I wanted to make this video with that. Now, I'm going to use these colors, and I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone a little bit because I am not a smoky eye kind of person. My eyes are super circly and not like wings don't look good on me, you know? So smoky eyes is not typically the look that I go for. However, I did find a makeup tutorial on YouTube that kind of shows a smoky eye that was super simple. I think anyone could do it, especially me. If I could do it, you could do it. So I'm super excited to show you this tutorial because I think that it's going to be super easy, and you guys are going to also want to be able to try it. And if you are advanced in the makeup arts, I would love to see you guys take it up a notch. Post it in the comments. Anyone who tries this look, post in the comments. I'd love to see everyone try this look. And let's get started. So like usual, I am using mostly Mary Kay products. If you have a Mary Kay consultant, make sure you go and ask her for these products. And if you don't have a Mary Kay consultant, all my links will be down below and my contact information in case you need to ask questions. So today I am mostly going to use this palette. I'm going to use this green and this black, maybe a little bit of the crystalline. And then I'm also going to use the new foil eyeshadow duo. That's the copper and pyrite that I love so much. It's all going to work all together. It's going to be great. Some other trendy stuff that we're going to do is a nude lip. Trends right now is nude lips and super bright colored lips. I do not have green lipstick, so I'm going to go with the nude just because I think it's going to be the best with this look. So today I am actually going to start with the eyes. I know I usually don't do that, but I figured this is my first time trying this, so we're going to see what happens. So let me get my mirror in here. Okay. So first thing I'm going to use is my eye primer. So get a little bit of that. I need a new one. So I'm literally going to use a very little amount of the eye primer. You don't need a lot. I'm just going to cover all of the stuff. Alright, so now that I got my eye primer on, I am going to bring out my mini brush collection, and I'm going to use the all over eyeshadow brush from that kit. And I'm actually going to start with the Onyx, which is the black color right here. So we're just going, I'm literally taking this and I'm going to grab not too much, but a pretty decent amount. And I'm going to literally lay it on my entire lid. I know, bizarre, right? Don't worry, it's all good. We got this. So like I said, I wanted something super easy that everyone could follow, and everyone knows how to put eyeshadow on the lid, right? That's super easy. Like, oh, here's the lid, put it on the lid. So we're just going to stick this on the lid all over, and I am going to blend just a teeny bit where it hits the crease, just so there's not some sharp line. And then I am going to bring it out a little bit past my eye, not too much, because we want that smoky effect. I'm going to clean this up later, so don't worry about that. Now, if you're like super advanced in makeup, there's like so many different techniques you can do to make it like a transition color and all that. I'm not going to go into that because I know a lot of people are just super confused with that. Like, I'm even confused with that. I've been doing makeup for like 3 years now, and I still don't know all of what they're doing. I'm just like, what is that? So we're going to keep it super simple, and it's going to look just as good. Okay, so the black Onyx is the color name is on. So looking a little crazy right now, but don't you worry, we got this. This one's like lighter than this one. Hold on, I gotta fix it. I tried to be a little light or a little lighter inside and get a little darker. It's not gonna matter too much because we're gonna cover it up anyways. So, but that's what I tried to do, kind of give the smoky effect on the outside. All right, so this is all black now. So don't use this again because it's dirty. Get a clean brush, guys. So now I'm gonna take this brush. This is a fluffy brush. This is from my Harry Potter collection. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the emerald color. This is the old emerald. We do have a new one that's a little bit darker than this. It's a more it's like more of a everyday color instead of so bright. It's still called emerald, it's just a little darker. But I'm going to take this, and I'm basically going to put it over the black in just this corner. So from like the middle of your pupil to your corner of your eye, basically. That is where you're going to put this. And just a little bit at a time, you're going to blend it into the eye. And always stay on the bottom of the brush like this. You don't want to be like super close and putting a lot of color and like stabbing your eye. Be super light and gentle with it. You'll eventually get enough color if you keep doing it. Okay, so I changed my mind last minute. I'm going to take, so you know this copper and pyrite palette that I was saying I'm going to use? I'm going to take the dark side and I'm going to put that in the corner real quick to give it a lot of shimmer. Obviously, if you don't want as much shimmer, you don't need to do this. But I want a lot of shimmer, so I'm going to do this first on both sides. And then I'm going to go back in and do the green. Okay, lots of shimmer. Going back with the green. Gonna put that green back on. Alright, so my green is on, and this is where the fun part comes in. I'm going to take the copper from the Copper and Pyrite palette, so that nice gold color. Apparently gold on the eyes is super popular as well. So put it with the emerald Smokey Eye and you got yourself a St. Patrick's Day look, right? So, so I'm taking the all over eyeshadow brush from my normal brush collection. So I have two of these brushes, which is great. I'm actually going to take the finishing spray. I'm going to spritz it. What that's going to do is pick up more of the color and be more pigmented because I want that gold to be super obvious because there's a lot of dark colors going on right now. So I'm going to take this gold and I'm going to pat it in the first half of the eye. So you can see why I wanted to make the green more sparkly because this is very sparkly. Okay, so now that the gold is on, before I blend anything out, I'm going to put my highlighting colors on. So you could tone it down with the crystalline color. I think I'm going to try the gold status to kind of, you know, brighten it up a little bit, be a little out there. Why not? So I'm going to take this. I'm using the eye smudger brush, again from the Essential Brush Collection. And I like using this for the highlights because I can kind of get really precise with it. I'm going to come up here. I'm actually going to spray this too. So I kind of wanted to make my highlights a little shimmery too, but I didn't want to make it as like shimmery as the gold. So I decided to go with the gold status. And now I'm going to take my mini brush, eye blending brush from the mini brush kit, and I'm going to just go in there and kind of blend out all the edges. And I'm going to blend in that gold into the green a little bit too. Don't forget that. I want the gold to be pretty vibrant though. So I'm not going to do too much. So this is all going to get cleaned up when I do my foundation and stuff. But if you want to get super fancy with this, if you're like, I'm ready for a challenge, we can do the bottom. So I'm going to take the black, the Onyx, with my eye detail brush from the mini eye kit, and then I'm just going to bring it to the bottom here. I'm actually, now that I'm using this is a really nice brush. It's the first time I'm using it. So I'm actually going to do that like I did the other ones. I'm going to use this as an eyeliner. So I'm going to put an eyeliner on here using the Onyx, which is a great way to highlight or to eyeline, is using just a black eyeshadow. Should I do a wing? I'm not good at wings. I decided to add a mini wing, but I don't know how I feel about it. So I might take that off. So continuing, where did I put my brush? Continuing with the bottom, I'm going to put a little bit of the black, and then I'm going to take more of that emerald color, and I'm also going to add that to the bottom. And that just pulls the color out to the bottom as well. I'm actually going to take that smudger brush. Smudger brush, probably better to smudge it out. Okay, so I added all the colors. So basically what I did is I took the onyx into the bottom, and then I also took the emerald about halfway on this side of the bottom. And then I ended up taking the copper to this side, which it's really hard to tell on the computer, but I basically have the gold on this side and then the smoky eye on this side. And I did the eyeliner and I tried to do the wing. It didn't really look great. I'm not a wing person. It doesn't look great on my face for some reason. So I ended up taking it off. And now I'm going to take my eye makeup remover and I'm just going to take a little bit on this beauty blender and just kind of clean up a little bit off my face because I'm going to go and do all of the foundation next. Okay, so those are the eyes for right now. And I'm going to do the foundation. So before I do foundation, I'm going to use my foundation primer. This has SPF 15 in it, so it's super great, especially if you're going outside. So I always use this primer because, one, it helps protect your skin from the foundation. It also helps fill in lines and pores and stuff so that your foundation doesn't look really holy. You ever like notice that your foundation like sinks into your pores? Well, the foundation primer helps to prevent that because it's going to fill in the pores first. And then also it's going to help my foundation look better and last longer all day. And then I'm going to do these color correcting sticks because I love them so much. So I got Wipe Red, and I'm going to put this on my red spots. And then I have Ditch Dull, so anywhere that I feel is a little dull, I'm also going to put that on. Basically my whole face. And then I will take my Beauty Blender and blend that out before I put on my foundation. I'm going to take my under eye corrector and make 3 dots. That was more than 3 dots. Under the eyes. So, I know a lot of you are like, oh, what about the triangle? All that stuff. This is under eye corrector. The reason why it's specifically meant for the under eyes is because it has a peach color that helps counteract the darkness. So I don't want to bring it down because it's not meant to be on anywhere else. I only want it on that area to hide that darkness because it's going to counteract with the peach color that's in the under eye corrector. If you like doing the triangle thing, we have concealers that you can do with that instead, but this is not that. So I'm going to take my Luminous Wear foundation. I'm debating if I should do my brows first. Probably should before I regret it. Alright. Pause on that. We're going to do my brows. Where's my thingy majigger bob? This is called the majigger thingy bob, apparently. The spoolie brush. So what I'm going to do is comb out my brows and fill it in with my Precision Brow Liner. So all I'm doing is small little strokes to fill in. My father is calling. He's gonna have to wait. Alright, so all I'm gonna do is fill in by using short little strokes in the direction that the hair is growing in. And I'll have a separate video on like all brows. So the trend right now is apparently feathered brows, untamed brows. I'm not for that. I don't mind the natural look, but I'm not going to be all out here pasting my eyebrows up and all that. So I'll do just a comb through, natural looking brow. Bam, there we go. Definition. Now we're going to finally do the foundation. So I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to do this. And I'm going to blend in this and my under eye at the same time. I just find that it blends easier if I do that all together. And this is where I'm going to clean up that eye. So you're just going to push around the eye and come up. Basically follow the lower lash line all the way up to your brow. And that's going to clean that up right there. So I'm actually also going to put foundation on my lips. And this is because I can't talk and do this at the same time. That is because I'm actually going to do a nude lip later, and nude lips don't work very well on my lips or on my skin tone just because of the way my lip color is and because I have like super cracked lips and dry lips. So I am putting on the foundation kind of as a foundation for my nude lip color that I hope comes out okay. So we'll find out. Alright, so there we go. Our foundation. So the eyes definitely look a lot cleaner now that I have my foundation on. They look so much better in person. I wish I could, I'll take a picture and put it in the comments because I hopefully it comes out better in the picture because it looks really good in person and I don't feel like this video is doing it justice. So now before I set my foundation with a loose powder, I am going to do my contour and highlighting stick because they are cream based, and you don't want to do that after your loose powder because that's a bad idea. Always do liquidish first and then your powders. So I'm going to use my Sculpt One contouring stick and my rose gold highlighting stick. Words. And then I'm just blend that in with my beauty blender. Do I have a clean one of those? I don't know. Time to clean my brushes. Alright, so now we can do our loose powder. So I'm just using the translucent loose powder with our all over powder brush, again from the Essential Brush collection. So this just helps the foundation to set, less transfer, and it also absorbs oils and shines, so that's a plus. Alright, so let me do my cheek color. I'm going to do a really neutral color here just because the eyes are so, you know, up there. So let's just do a little bit of cheek with my 3-in-1 cheek brush. Okay. And then mascara. So always use my lash primer first to help the mascara go on easier, lifts my lashes, volumizes my lashes, and is just going to make my mascara just so much better. Alright, so since we are playing up the eyes, I'm going to do 2 mascaras. I'm going to do the Panorama Mascara. This was limited edition. I do have a few left. A lot of consultants do. So this is our Lash Love formula with a silicone brush that helps the fibers. It's like that fiber technology that helps like push it up forward. More length basically builds upon your lashes. But this has silicone brush to help it push into the lashes more to give you even more length. So that's why it's a little bit different. Alright, so I'm just doing 1 coat with that, but you could do multiple coats for longer lashes. And then I'm going to coat in with my lash intensity to help volumize. So this helps volumize 200% and then 94% length. Obviously, I want more of the volumizing because I just put the length in. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I did do a final coat with the Lash Love Panorama because I thought I needed a little bit more length in there. So those are the lashes, and the last thing is the dreaded nude lip color. So let's try it. Let's try that. I'm going to take a tissue and I'm going to take my translucent loose powder and I'm going to mattify this color a little bit. So I'm going to place it on. So what I was saying in there, you're just going to take the loose powder and just put it all over the tissue, and it's going to mattify your lips. It's also going to help transfer a little bit less. So it's a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know about nude lip colors on me. But there is the look. Let me finish it off with finishing spray. They went up my nose. Okay. So Can you see it? It's a lot brighter and a lot more awesome in person. But that is the finished look. So obviously you can change a few things, make it a little less glam if you want. Um, Basically, the easiest way that I found to do a smoky eye is just to put black on the lid, put the color that you want smoked on the outside, and then put a bright color on the inside, and then just blend it out. If you can do wings and they look good on you, go for it because I cannot do them. So, so please show me yours down below because I can't do wings. Wings don't look good on me and I don't know why. Someone please help me. But I like to keep it all in center of my eyeball. So I thought that was a super easy way of doing it. I attempted to do the wing and it didn't work out. So you can ignore that part of it. But that's the final look. That's what I got. So I hope that was easy to follow along with, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I would like to mention that every month I do some sort of pampering session or makeover in my community on Facebook. We call it the Ultimate Home Pampering Group. So if you would like to check that out, I have the registration form for the next event down below. So all you have to do is fill it out and join the group, and then you'll get all the information for that. It's really fun. It's a fun way to learn about new things, try new products, and it's a lot of fun. So definitely go check that out. And that's all I have for you today. So make sure you like and subscribe for new videos every Thursday. And if you like this video, let me know and check out my other makeup tutorials. Let me just over there. Yes, I have a whole playlist. So go check that out. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing my makeup.
On camera?
Yeah.
Okay.